Well, as you can see, I have myself a banjo. I've been wanting to learn to play the banjo for a long time, and I finally decided to go for it. And so I asked Shannon for a banjo for my birthday. I wasn't sure if she was going to go for it or not, or if she thought I was serious or not. But she was down for the idea, and so here I am. I've had it for about a week, so she gave it to me early because my birthday is not until Wednesday, February the 10th. And I think what I'm going to do is upload a video per week to kind of keep track of my progress to see if I'm getting any better. Of course I'll get better, but it'll give me motivation to look back at previous weeks and see, oh, that's where I was a week ago, or even 2 weeks ago, or a month ago. And I think that's part of how I'm going to stay motivated to continue to learn how to play it. I know from previous experience trying to learn to play the guitar that, and other skills, lots of skills that I've learned, that you have to find a challenge for yourself that's going to keep you from getting bored. I think boredom is the #1 thing that people struggle with when trying to learn something, especially instruments, because instruments just require lots of repetition of doing the same things over and over again to get your fingers to go to the right spots. And just memorization, and then trying to simultaneously memorize, that this is a C chord, and that's a D, etc. So overcoming the boredom is going to be one part of it, and then having the motivation to continue by looking at previous weeks and previous months' videos, I think will be helpful. So the banjo, I can already tell, is pretty easy. You get a chord for free. It's an open G tuning. So you don't even need to do anything and you get a G right away. And then because there's only 4 strings that you really, strum, and then you pluck the top one, makes finger placement a little bit easier than the guitar. In addition to that, I think that having a little bit of that guitar experience is just helpful with like holding it and whatnot. I also like the fact that the neck is a little skinnier. That's one of the problems. I have kind of short fingers, I think, and so when I played guitar, I really had to like stretch across the neck to get some of those upper strings with my fingers, and it just made it really difficult. And I also think that because so many people know how to play guitar, I just didn't maintain my interest. So banjo, here I am. Plus it sounds so cool and it's so fun. 2 different styles of banjo playing. There's the Scruggs 3-finger style, and then there's the like boom chicka claw hammer style. I'm gonna be learning the claw hammer style because it sounds more traditional in my mind, and so that's where I'm starting out. I've had the banjo for about a week, and the thing that I'm struggling with the most is hitting the correct string on the first one and remembering to pluck at the end. So hitting the right one that I want and then plucking. It's really easy to just strum, 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 but then to like hit the 3rd string, then the 4th string, then the 3rd string, back and forth between strumming and picking is what's hard. So hitting the correct string that I want and hitting it cleanly and not doing or double hitting is the hard part. So going back and forth is not too hard between 2 strings once I kind of fall into a rhythm. But then if I have to switch to two other strings, or if I try to go back and forth, that's when I start messing up. So I've picked out an easy song with the melody that will go relatively simple. I can't even do it. I'm trying to focus too much. Alright, so it's a relatively simple song where the melody is... I'm trying to explain it and do it at the same time. It's back and forth. And then it starts over again. Then finally. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do, but then you got to put the in between. So that's what I'm going to practice for the next week, and we'll see what my progress is. I can't even do the beginning. It's going to take some practice, but I think that having a song, I may try to learn one more song, but having a song to practice is going to make overcoming some of the boredom easier. And then as I get better, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out slow, and then as I get better at it, then I can speed it up. But I'll try to upload one video a week, and then my friends can also see how crazy I am.